As I told you before, this village is actually coincides with what pilgrims 1700 years ago tell us. We are 5 miles from Nazareth. Nearby there is a water spring that would serve the village. Here you can see ruins and even in other places. So it is sure Canaan. Now whether the sign or the miraculous sign took place here exactly or 100 meters away, I don't think it makes a difference, does it? This is Canaan. We are here. So what is the story of these ruins? 1850. Year 1850. That's 170 years ago. The first parish restarts in Canaan. A Franciscan father whose name was Geisler came to Canaan to establish the parish. Because all people here were Muslims back then. There were no Jews, no Christians, Muslims. So he came here. He bought the ruins from a Muslim family and he started digging like an amateur. He was an archaeologist. And he found that apse. And when I say apse, I mean the rounded part in churches that is behind the priest. You know what I mean? Have you been to churches? Behind the altar, like the urn behind the altar. Like this, rounded, circle. So he took his compass to check what direction that is. If it were a Christian church, that should be east. Because all churches are directed towards the east. Because Jesus is our rising sun. But that was not east. That was north. And that Geisler, Father Geisler, was so disappointed. He said, maybe this was Muslim. I will not tell anyone about it. So he put soil on top. And he built the church where there is mass now in the year 1890. Then in the year 1901, the facade of the church was built, where you wanted to take the photo. You see 2 stages there, Mary's and Jesus. And then in 1906, the church was inaugurated by the one who is to become Pope John 23. And it went on like this. Nobody knew about this. Nobody. There was no chart. Nobody knew about ruins. Nothing. Until the 90s, 1995, Franciscans decided again to excavate. And they found this. This time they were professional. They also dug behind this wall and they saw another apse like this. And they dug there and they saw another apse there. So if you think about it, look at my hands. 1 here, 2 here, 3 there. 3 apses when the central one is east. So it was a church for sure. They also discovered mosaics that you will see inside the church. Those mosaics belong to a synagogue, Christian synagogue, which means the first Christians who were still Jews prayed in it in the 2nd century. So now it's not only tradition, it's also archaeology. People here were celebrating masses, Jews who had become Christians, Judeo-Christians. And also this was found, a jar, stone jar, 100 liters more or less. Same. And finally you can see why John, when you read it, he doesn't say pour. Jesus does not say pour. Right? He says scoop. See? Words matter. When the evangelist uses certain words, they use them for a reason. So scoop because from this you cannot pour. Yeah, we're laughing, but it's serious.
Yeah.
And also, you will see on your way out from here, after having taken some photos, some rests of an ancient house that belonged to a very rich family. That would have might have been that family that had the wedding. I don't know if you remember the story of Philip. Philip was saying to Nathanael, look, that man is righteous man. He was talking about Jesus, if you remember. And Nathanael would answer, anything good come out from Nazareth? Because Nathanael was from Canaan. And in Canaan there was industry of wine, industry of olive oil, textile, clothing, rich people. Why Nazareth? Nobody knew it. You know, I remember what I told you yesterday, hidden, behind the mountains. What is Nazareth compared to Canaan back then? Rich people. And this is actually proof, the chart. Only rich people should have it. The rest of the house that you will see, rich people. Only rich people can afford very, very wide walls like you will see there. So we are in Canaan. Whether this was the exact point or this, we don't know. Canaan. Any question? None? So take some photos here. We will exit here and then go right and inside again to our chapel, St. John the Evangelist. Yeah.
Group picture, Pastor.
Yeah, take some pictures.
Group picture tayo.